Hello everyone and welcome to our latest episode of
What a Ship!
We have just been on Independence of the Seas. Now I say just been, it has been a little while since we've been on there, so we might have to try and remember things as we go along. But this is our honest review and roundup of the ship.
Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invite everyone to you. You wouldn't be the biggest gift would be for me. And the card and text would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
So we've done quite a few Royal Caribbean ships before. So we know the standard of what to expect. And we know kind of, this was the smallest Royal Caribbean ship we've ever done.
And the first one from the UK.
And the first one from the UK. So for us it was different, but not in a bad way. So let's start back, let's go back again to the beginning, to getting onto the ship. I'm even going to skip getting onto the ship because it was Southampton and we've done Southampton booking in quite a lot. It's easy, it's simple, it's done.
And Royal make it really easy on the app to get everything checked in as well.
Yes.
So the minutes rather than hours to check in.
Yes. So we're on the ship, we've seen it for the first time. What was your first impressions?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't, because of the way that where you went on and everything like that, it wasn't like a grand sort of like wow moment into the area. Because we got on and then walked along the deck and then in, rather than...
That's how I kind of remember, but yeah.
So like we're used to walking straight on. You go into the grand atrium or the promenade, or...
Oh yeah, because we even had to walk up a level to get to the Royal Prom as well. Yes.
Honestly.
Yes, oh, my memory is shocking. But once we were in the Royal Prom...
Lovely.
It was lovely. It felt like home. It felt normal. The ship itself, you can tell it's an older ship. There are certain things that need updating, like the rooms. There was one plug socket for the whole of that room that we could use.
Yeah, but I think that's to do with the television as well, wasn't it?
Maybe, but still, there's only two plug sockets, and they were on the vanity unit, nowhere near the bed. So there was no plug sockets next to the bed. So, but there was still a livable, usable room. Right, so let's try and compatibilize this.
Compatibilize this.
Ah, yes.
Minimise.
Let's do this section by section. Let's start with... Do you know what? Let's do it in the order of the ship. Let's go to the top of the ship.
Okay.
The pool.
Yes. Pools.
Pools. Did we use the pools much?
Yes.
Yes, but they were cold.
Apart from one.
Apart from
the adult.
What we found is actually every first pool we went to, that pool had just been drained, so it's still trying to heat itself up. That's what I remember. So you had to jump from pool to pool to see which one was the hottest pool. 9 times out of 10 it was the adults only pool, which is good for us. But sometimes they were freezing. But they were lovely pools.
Mm-hmm. Very spacious. The thing I liked about it was the main pool area. You had the main pool 1 here, main pool 2 here, big sort of like stage area in the middle, and then a huge hot tub at the end of the stage area.
Yes.
So that made it a bit more, wherever you were, you felt inclusive.
Yes.
And all the sunbeds sort of faced
into
the pool areas. Rather than the back to, on Oasis Class, because of the gap in the middle and everything. And, I liked that.
And the fact that the children's area was the other side of the main screen and funnel. That was their area completely. It was totally separated to the main bits.
Yeah.
We always did find a sunbed. We struggled, but we found some. There was always a sunbed somewhere. Not where we wanted, but we did find them. And And the adults area was lovely. Had that 2 little sections with the swimming pools. That was always nice. While we're up there, we're gonna do
Windjammer was standard.
yeah, food.
Buffet Windjammer was.
Windjammer.
But you had the speciality dining
Oh yeah, we're not used to this.
in the Windjammer. So Giovanni's table
Mm-hmm.
and Chop's Grill, you entered those through
Through the Windjammer.
the Windjammer.
You have to do washy and then go to them either side and then onto the Windjammer. And yeah, to us, I know people are used to this because the older ships are always like this. We're used to Oasis class and up where they're all separate. It doesn't make it as special to me because you have to walk in through the main dining room. The sign says Windjammer. So you have to walk past the sign saying Windjammer to then find Chops and
But
Giovanni's.
I suppose you are, because there's a bar as you enter the Windjammer, perhaps that should be the divide
Maybe.
rather than the...
Yeah. It just didn't feel as special. Which is probably why they've changed it on other ships. And Windjammer, we did struggle a few times to find this chair because I always seemed to find there was at least half the restaurant closed whenever we were in there. There was always a section of it closed, so we couldn't sit down. There wasn't enough seats. But we still found somewhere.
I'm trying to remember if that was the case.
So, for speciality dining, there wasn't a lot. There was Chops, there was Giovanni's.
But we really enjoyed the times we did have in them.
Yes, they were nice. There was
We
a
went
Zumi.
for lunches, didn't we, both?
Yeah, there was a Zumi, but that was all the way down. Yeah, because Chops and right up there, but a Zumi was all the way down the bottom
Yeah, by Schooner.
by Schooner. Was there any other restaurants?
No.
No. So it's a bit of
Fish and chips, but...
oh, fish and chips wasn't bad. Now people get confused with fish and chips. That's back on the main deck on the pool side. People say it's extra cost. It's not. It was an extra cost for the lobster, which you would expect. But to have on a British cruise a fish and chip bar was quite nice. It's a shame the fish was nowhere near what it should be, fish standard. It was American type of idea of fish and chips, but it was still nice. It was lovely to have. And it was a nice quick service option for lunches.
I didn't have the fish, so I can't really pass credit.
No, did you have the chicken?
Yes.
You had chicken tenders?
That's very nice.
Yes. But it was easy to grab it, easy to go back and sit down by the poolside to have it. And you obviously had sprinkles as normal down by the bar as well. Drinks. I'm trying to remember because it was easy enough for us to get a drink when we found a waiter. I'm trying to remember where the soda machines were.
We found that the drink service around the pool was slower than we're used to.
Yes.
Because it's not in the Caribbean or not in a hot country, they didn't seem to staff it
No, there wasn't as many as
very
there
well
normally is.
exterior.
No.
At the bar, yeah, absolutely fine. But the physical walking around element seemed a bit sparse. But that might just be normal on a, us Brits love to queue.
Yeah.
You might like to go and sit at the bar. I don't know.
Maybe. But there was only, for soda machines, there was only the ones in the Windjammer and the ones outside Sorrento's. Which actually, until Icon, has been the only ones anyway, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's standard anyway. Right, so we've done pool decks, done all that. We're going to move down. Where should we go next?
So on the pool deck as well, you've got the Sky Dome, which now is a wasted bit of space.
Waste of space completely. You wander, sort of sports area. Let's go to the back. Yes. So you got Flow Rider, which was good. We didn't use it, but we like to watch people on the Flow Rider.
I like to laugh.
If you ever want a good laugh, people falling off of the Flow Rider, go and do it. It's great fun. You had a massive big basketball court at the back. That was massive.
A golf net.
The golf net, yes. You had... Wait, was there a
Slides.
golf net?
Yeah, like a putting net.
Oh, I didn't think there was on that one. I didn't see that one. Putting net. The water slides were at the back as well. You had the 2 Perfect Storm water slides. The rock climbing wall.
On the funnel.
On the funnel. And then the Sky Dome, the Sky Pad, which, like Johnny said, is absolutely pointless being there. Because it used to be virtual reality trampolines up there. But now, there's nothing.
It's a big ball.
Big ball, they use it for cornhole sometimes, for foam darts sometimes, but it is an absolute waste of space. So either need to do something with it or get rid of it completely, because it is pointless. Absolutely pointless.
Yeah, it is a bit. I don't know what you would do with it. I'm going to put comments below what you would do with the SkyPad, or what you would want to see in the SkyPad.
Do you want the bungee trampolines back?
No, yeah, I don't want those.
Oh, they might do.
Yeah, but I don't.
Let us know. So for the sports area, we didn't use much, but we were trying to do things we hadn't done again on a Disney cruise, on a Royal Caribbean cruise. The golf course,
We liked that. Independence Dunes.
Independence Dunes, is enormous. It was really, I don't know what word I was trying to go for there. It's really good up there. We always have fun on the golf course anyway. But we did it several times actually, didn't we?
We enjoyed it.
It was very good, and you can always try a different way of doing things when you're on there as well. You have the random Stargate showers at the back there as well. These massive big arches, if you don't know what I'm on about, which have showers in the middle of them. And I don't know if they're there because it's a sunbathing area, it's just a place to cool down with, or they're just randomly there. I don't know. But we do enjoy golf. So again, let us know in the comments below, what part of the sports area do you use the most and what do you enjoy? Let us know. Where should we go next?
Oh, let's go down.
Let's go down to the Royal Prom then, that's the next area.
Well, there's lots of rooms in between.
Loads of rooms, we're going to ignore all the rooms, there's nothing there. There was the escape room up there somewhere, wasn't there?
Yes, that was in the old wedding chapel.
Oh, wedding chapel. We didn't do that one, but I have heard it's quite good. So let us know, have you done the puzzle room? Let us know. Right, down to the Royal Prom. And the first thing that I think of the Royal Prom is Sorrento's Pizza.
Yes.
So,
And Cafe Promenade.
and Cafe Promenade. So we use these both, well we definitely use Cafe Promenade every single day. And Sorrento's...
Use Sorrento.
Not every day, not every day, I don't have pizza every day. But Sorrento's is open almost 24 hours. No it isn't, it's only open night times.
Sorrento's?
Yeah.
No, 24 hours.
Is it?
Apart from 1 hour.
Okay. You can get pizza there whenever, and a few snacks as well. But again, there's always a different variety. Well, they had a rotation of pizzas. I think they had 4 days worth of rotation, didn't they?
Oh, I'm really sorry. Cafe Promenade is open 24
Yes, that's what I was
hours
thinking.
apart from 1 hour. Sorrento's is...
Sorrento's, isn't it? Only opens from, I think, 6 till midnight?
I don't know, but it's not open all day.
No, it's only open for, or maybe for lunch. Maybe it's open 12 hours, 12 to 12 maybe. Anyway, they've got 4 or 5 pizza rotations. So they have 2 normal and 1 speciality every day. And it is always worth going to see what the speciality is. That's why I know I didn't go every day, because when I got round to the second ones, I picked and choose what I wanted. But Cafe Prom, again, is also good to go and get your coffees. If you're part of the refreshment package, you can go and get a Starbucks, well, proudly serving Starbucks as part of your experience of coffees. And get a bottle of water there as well. So that's all the food options done, apart from actually, you've got the ice cream parlour, which used to be the Ben & Jerry's parlour, just down in the middle as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Which we didn't use, but we could have got a discount in there as well, couldn't we?
For
was it
being...
For Crown and Anchor
Crown and
members.
Anchor members.
I don't know if there's a free scoop or not,
I can't remember.
but it's worth checking out the discounts anyway. So, carrying on down the promenade then, you had multiple shops, which...
Standard logo
Standard
shop.
logo shop.
Soleil, which is your sun creams and all your bits and bobs and your jewellery, deodorants and aftershaves and all that malarkey. Then you had a handbag shop.
Do you know what we found in the logo shop though as well, then standard Royal stuff, is they didn't have many men's stuff in there. There's loads of ladies,
There was actually, yes.
but on the normal Royal there's quite a few men's options as well, but there was no Spirit jerseys, there was no nothing. There was a few UK specific sailing parts. But yeah, it was okay for shopping.
Massive Effie shop.
Yes, a very big Effie shop, so definitely wanted to sell the jewellery. But yeah, that was that. So down the end of there was the main dining room. It's where you got your ring from, your Haribo ring that he wants to wear now. Down the end of there was one of the main dining rooms. Main dining room food was okay. Did we use it often?
All the time, pretty much.
Did we? I can't remember. Oh yes, we had our specific area we liked in the end. The main dining room, Royal's main dining room food is always nice. It's always good. There's always something to have. They recently did change it to get rid of what they call their favourites or their everydays.
I don't miss it.
I don't. There was always something for us to eat, and if there wasn't, we just went to the Windjammer. There was always food for us to eat somewhere on the ship. Even the day where, because we may have bought another cruise while we were on that cruise. Stop!
Sorry.
I know. We may have brought another cruise while we were on that cruise, and while we did that, we then didn't have enough time to eat a meal before going to see the show that night. But because of that, we still found, I think I had some pizza, you had a pie from Cafe Promenade. There was always something to eat. There was always an option for us. So if anyone ever says there's nothing to eat, just tell them to go away. There's always something to eat, because even going to Playmakers, we just decided to experience Playmakers food today. Well, not today, but while we were on the cruise, and we loved the Playmakers food on board.
Yes, for us to go into a sports bar and actually come out going, we enjoyed ourselves, is pretty unbelievable, really.
Yes, so definitely go and try Playmakers. So I think that's it for food on board. Is there anything else we need to talk about food on board?
Johnny Rockets.
Oh yes, Johnny Rockets. Forgot about Johnny Rockets. Now, we've always wanted to experience Johnny Rockets. We've done breakfast at Johnny Rockets, which we thought was okay.
Because it's free on Oasis class.
It's free on Oasis class ships. So we wanted to experience a meal on Johnny Rockets. Now it was $15
Yeah.
to get a starter, a main and a dessert. How did you find...
Each person.
Yeah, each person. How did you find Johnny Rockets?
I liked it, but I liked it because it was different. However, because I don't eat bread, it's quite limiting.
And I found it to be a standard... Yes, it's, I was about to say standard diner food. Yes, that's what it is, it's American-style diner. But it was nothing to write home about. It was okay. You go there for the atmosphere of the nostalgia of the 70s diner experience, which I don't think we got, really. There was also a family in there that kind of was being very loud. Would you go back again for a meal at Johnny Rockets in the evening?
Probably not.
No, I don't think I would. And majority of specialist dining we would go back to.
Would you go back to Playmakers?
Yes, I'll go back to Playmakers. Yes, 100%.
So I would say that the burgers in Playmakers, based on the food, if they do burgers, which I think they do, would be better quality.
Probably. I had wings. They do sliders. That's what it was.
For that kind of thing, yeah.
So we go there again. So we just went to Johnny Rockets for milkshakes, which the first day we tried that, we gave up because it took almost 15 minutes to get served. And I still hadn't been served after sitting there for 15 minutes. So we gave that a miss. But apart from, because the milkshakes are amazing in Johnny Rockets, definitely try a milkshake. Okay, I think we're on to entertainment now, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Cool. So, poolside entertainment. Didn't see a lot of that.
No, there wasn't a lot. There was things like the belly flop competition, you know, your standard royal things. You know, sexiest man competition, belly flop competition. You know, we did win both.
We were nowhere near it.
Then you know, those kind of things. Your line dancing experience, your party dances.
Yeah, you saw that going on.
Yeah, they played your bingo.
Yeah.
They did quizzes.
Well, not around the poolside. The quiz were downstairs. So up at the poolside, you had your standard stuff, which didn't encroach if you wanted to just sunbathe anyway. Go down. We had... do you know what I've just remembered as well? We had that lounge at the front. What was it called? Where we did the quizzes and then the game shows. It was like a karaoke lounge. I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called now.
Amber?
No, that's P&O. Star Lounge? Star Lounge.
That was one at the top, wasn't it? We had Sky Lounge.
That's a Sky Lounge.
Oh,
the
Star
Star
Lounge.
Lounge. I'm sure it's a...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's on the prom at the end. It was a good venue for what we did in there.
Oh, next to the library.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have your quizzes in there, your game shows in there. Sometimes they're at Schooner Bar. Sometimes they were at... nowhere else. I think it's just Schooner Bar or the D Lounge, Star Lounge. But they have loads of stuff, and we actually do enjoy a quiz, don't we?
We do.
You just had another Harrow, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So you also got your casino on board. Because we are Crown and Anchor members, we got free credit for the casino, which was good to have.
And it's also worth noting that on a UK sailing, the casino is completely smoke-free.
Oh yes, I forgot that part. Yes, so normally it's half and half, smoking, non-smoking, but this time completely smoke-free, which we loved. So entertainment-wise for daytime was very good.
Ice skating rink down there as well.
Ice skating rink as well. So next we're going to come on to evening entertainment. The shows I thought were brilliant.
Yes, they were.
We had Grease, which was
Yes.
very, very good.
It was.
We had the ice skating show.
Freeze frame.
Freeze frame, which was a bit...
Well, I liked freeze frame.
Yeah, but I think as well with the shows, I'm trying to remember what the actual second show was in the theatre as well. The main act show was the dancing one.
Invitation to
Dance. They all had a very, very loose theme that they did through. They were very good, I must say. They're very, very good, very, very talented. Some of the visiting acts,
Amazing.
apart from one, the Love Duo one, didn't like them.
Oh, the dancers.
The dancers that weren't...
Stroke, magician, stroke.
Yeah, which...
Aerialist, stroke.
What was advertised wasn't what was happening on
Chuck
board.
off the cruise. Kind
Yeah.
of people.
But the rest of them were amazingly very good. I always find Royal Caribbean's visiting acts are very high, good standard as well anyway.
That juggler man was unbelievable. The one that goes on all of the royal ships. What was his name?
Oh, I can't remember now. The
You
comedian
know-
juggler.
you
I know
know
exactly
what I
what I mean. Matthew... somebody.
Dave.
John... somebody. He was good anyway. And the comedian on the last night was very good as well. Who does all the royal ships as well. Standard of Royal Caribbean entertainment is always very high and very, very good. I think that's it for entertainment.
No, it's not.
What?
The most entertaining man on the ship.
Me.
Perry flipping Grant.
Yes. Perry Grant is a bit like Marmite. Some people hate him. We loved him. He was in the Schooner Bar every single night. Well, almost every single night. It was a couple of nights he wasn't there. He does, I would say, he probably wouldn't say it, comedy singing.
He is an old school
Yes.
entertainer.
Yes.
Bruce Forsyth, Larry Grayson, Dame Everett, and got a bit of Harrowburn.
Finish eating your stuff. He is an old school entertainer on an old school ship. The venue he was in worked perfectly for what he did. He had all the oldies there.
And us.
And us. All the oldies and all the gays were there. We all loved him because he is
us.
hysterical.
Even the dog liked him.
Even the dogs liked him. But word of warning, if you sit near the front, you're there for the whole show. You cannot just... I had to run out of the second show so we could go to sleep. Because he wanted to interview Johnny, he did that, and I was like, it was like half an hour.
We did go nearly every night to watch him.
We did, we stood
Which
at the
is
back most of the night.
so unlike us
Yes.
to return to
Yes.
watch something. But there was just something...
There was a charisma about him
Oh,
that made us go back every night. Amazing. The street parties on the Royal Prom, they were very good as well actually. Yes, they're done by the activities crew who can't dance for the toffee, but they do give their all into it. And I'm moving the Harrows away so you can talk and not eat. They do amazingly, don't they?
They do.
Do. And they have an amazing bridge that comes down from the ceiling as well. Funnily enough, that bridge starts when they load it from our royal cabin. Well, down that corridor.
Yes.
Right, next up, as we're on the activity staff, let's do the staff.
Okay.
The staff, as always, on Royal, amazing. Get off my t-shirt, it's annoying me now. Did you have a problem with the staff at all?
No. I found that some of the staff use tick words, which really bugs me.
I forgot about it.
But I'm not going to mention it because that's just their word, the way they do it. But I find that when
What was the tick word?
when people use, ladies and gentlemen, something over and over again, then it just gets really repetitive. And
Yes, everybody.
everybody,
Oh, bless. So, because of our TC background, we're used to hosting. We're used to verbal tics. We know how to get rid of them. So when everybody's saying everybody, absolutely everybody,
like everybody,
it does
every
get
time.
a bit annoying, everybody. And hopefully from us just demonstrating it there, that showed everybody how annoying it was.
To keep saying everybody.
But, and the only other problem we had was when laser tag was cancelled and didn't bother telling anybody or everybody about it. So I think we've covered everything now. Gone top to bottom. All that's left to do is our final roundup. So as always, would you go back on Independence of the Seas?
Yes.
So much so that we may have booked Liberty of the Seas, its sister ship, next year. So we can compare the differences between the two ships. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes.
How would you rate the cruise total out of 10?
Total.
Okay. Cruise experience.
9.
9 out of 10. I was going to say an 8. So yeah, I'm up there. We're high up there. I don't think we've ever scored Royal lower than a 6. So that's good. We enjoyed ourselves. It was a good UK sailing. Unfortunately, by the time of us recording this, Independence is leaving the UK soon. But it's well worth grabbing her while you can. Independence just generally is a lovely ship.
This was her return to the UK after
Yes.
being away when
Yes.
Anthem came here.
So, I think that's mostly all we're going to say about this. And we're going to head over to future Johnny and Scott. So we've actually made it just to finish this one off down to Southampton. There's Independence of the Seas in the background. That was our Waterloader ship. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the like button at the top, subscribe button at the bottom, or whichever way around they are. And all that's left for us to say is what our next cruise ship will be. Because Independence of the Seas is there. Our next one is going to be... Yeah! Disney Fantasy! So make sure you keep on board to watch all those videos that are coming up soon as well. But one final thing to say is safe travels.
And thank you for being a friend.
Bye.